Hello, this is Barry Fair with the afternoon session of today's show. This afternoon on the show, I'd like to talk about safety at the beach and what to do in an emergency if you are at the beach, and how to plan a day at the beach. If you are going to plan a day at the beach, first thing you must consider is the weather conditions, how dangerous the surfing conditions are, and beach closures and the tides. When the high tide is coming in and the low tide. And never go swimming at night because it is dangerous, which I will also talk about on this afternoon show. Now, I would like to get on talking about planning a day at the beach. So, grab your towel and togs and your sand and your bucket and your spade and your sun cream because I'm taking you on a journey to the beach. Well, I won't be, but I'm sure someone in the family will be. A day at the beach can be fun, but before you plan a day at the beach, it's always important to consider the weather conditions, which I've just mentioned. Watch the television weather forecast on the TV and listen to whether it's going to be fine and sunny or overcast and wet, and have the appropriate clothing ready for the day for when you go to the beach, such as your swimming gear, your towel, your sun cream, and if you're taking a portable radio, have some spare batteries in case the normal batteries go flat, and always carry some spare t-shirts with you and some spare shorts in case you want to change into them after you've been swimming in the water. And also watch out for dirty water, because if there's dirty water, guys, from the recent rain, well, no, you don't want to be swimming in dirty water because it could be contaminated. Another thing at the beach you've got to consider is your safety, because safety is important at the beach, which I'm about to tell you about, and sun safety. So here we go now with those topics. Once you have arrived at the beach, lock your car up and take your valuables. Arrange a meeting point if you or your friends separate at the beach, and have your mobile phone switched on. Make sure it is charged the night before you use it, and also make sure that you have enough credit to text or make a phone call, and always make sure that you have the person's mobile phone number, or get the person to text their mobile phone number to you so that either he or she can get in contact with you about your whereabouts. Never go just wandering off at the beach either, because the beach is a very big place and you do not want to get lost or separated. If you plan to go for a swim, always swim between the red and yellow flags and not outside of the flags. If you get caught in the rip, always raise your hand for help. And if you know that the beach is closed, please do not go. And listen to instructions from the lifeguards too, because there could be blue bottoms in the water or a shark sighting, because that always sometimes happens during the summer months. And never go fishing on the edge of rocks, because you can slip and fall. The Westpac Rescue Helicopter rescues dozens of people who have fallen off the rocks while rock fishing. So please, if you know it's dangerous to do rock fishing, please don't do it, because the rocks could be slippery, and like I've just said, you could slip and fall and hurt yourself. And you will have to be rescued by the Westpac Rescue Helicopter, or the tow helicopter, or the care plane helicopter. The Westpac Rescue Helicopter will be in full swing throughout the summer season. So whenever you're in trouble at the beach, they will always be there. And one last final tip before I leave you today is, please do not go swimming at night, and let someone know where you are going and when you are expected to return. And if you see someone unconscious, have someone else with you so that he or she can call 000 for an ambulance and stay with the victim until the ambulance arrives. Tell them the exact location of what beach you are at and the address the beach is at and the suburb that the beach is in. Give the ambulance service your mobile number so that they can call you back to obtain further information from you, and speak clearly, speak calmly, and give the nearest cross street of where you need the ambulance. Or should I say, give the correct address of the destination, whether at the beach, example DY Beach, and have a meeting point for the ambulance so that they can have easy access to get to the patient. If a helicopter has to land on the beach, get everybody off the beach and obey orders from the lifeguards, and never go near a chopper when it is about to start up or take off. And don't let the little kids go near the helicopter either. So that's my show for today. Thanks for joining me here today on the show, and I will see you next time now. I'm Barry Fair. Have a good afternoon.